Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to play Stanley Parable. Yes, I've had this game for a very long time and I played it before. I kind of forgot how to get all the endings, but our aim is to get all the endings basically. There are 19 endings, so yeah, we're gonna start with the Freedom ending. And if you're wondering, yes, my Medal of Honor series, after I posted something on YouTube, I don't know, I said something. After my Medal of Honor series halted, wait, what I meant is that my Medal of Honor series halted because, mainly because my game doesn't work anymore. Yeah, sucks, I know. So I'm gonna do a different series now, because there's still the BIA series, but can you guys let me know whether you want me to continue that or hold it on for now, because I'm gonna play this once this is done, or the Call of Duty 2. Howgate London is probably gonna take me forever, but oh well, then we'll see about that. Alright, now let's begin the game. Yeah.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'll be quiet.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so I guess that's our cue to move now. Well, yeah. So this is Stanley Parable. If you're wondering why the quality settings are quite low, it's mainly because if I put it up any higher, my 60 FPS would become to 3. So, yeah, no one likes that. Let's go. Nope, can't
All
open.
of his co-workers were
Nope, can't
gone.
open.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're mainly
No matter
going
how
to
hard Stanley
do
looked,
the
he couldn't find a trace of
Freedom
his
ending
co-workers.
first. So that's our first episode, so there'll be a total of 19 episodes. Freedom ending. However, the one which is practically
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
the one that says that we have to stay and
This was
do
not the
something
correct
for
way
4
to the
hours.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Oops, I
wanted to
don't know
stop
my
by the
right and left,
employee
I'm
lounge
sorry.
first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep, I'll do that.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay, as I was saying, the 4-hour ending thing, I'm not gonna sit through that, man. I am not that type of person who would sit through something like that. So when we get to that ending there, I think we'll just leave it at that, because I am not sitting through. Actually, that ending there, I will not do that ending. I will not do that. So there'll actually be 18 episodes, not 19 episodes.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
This is the best closet ever. Do not tell me what to do, even though I'm doing exactly what you're trying to tell me to do. So shut up, narrator.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
There is a reason for me to be here. There must be something to do with this orange thing. No, the tape, the duct tape. There has to be something to do with it. Look, it's nuclear.
That Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Shut up, narrator. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Can't even jump in this game.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Too bad I'm staying here. Nope. Staying here to do some stuff. You know, the broom is my best friend.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
There's a gap up there. There's a gap up there. Can't even get up there. This broom is my best friend, okay?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Yes,
I hope
yes,
your
it
friends
is.
find this concerning. And he was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I love them hookers.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Shut up.
Hello?
Fool.
Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Nope, 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 nope. Gonna stay here forever and defy you. Too bad. Come on. Defiance. 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 No more defiance? Really? You're just gonna be quiet like that? You're gonna actually make me stay in here, do nothing, not actually have pleasure over your agony of me doing nothing in here? Really? Really? Fine. You like it that way? I'll stay in here forever. I'll click everything. This broom is my best friend. This is what I should use to piss and shit on. Okay? This, I can use duct tape to do stuff. I can use the wrench. Yeah, I can use the radiation, whatever thing that is. I can do something. That is probably a carrot. No, that's a tweezer. I have no English. Fine, you like it that way, Naruto? I will go out.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I'm gonna go on now, because, you know, this is YouTube and I can't keep you guys waiting forever.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This is one hell of an office.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Extra secret,
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
You told
code
me the
by
code, you
sheer
freaking
luck.
retard.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, I'll go downstairs. What is going on? This is not meant to be happening. This is not according to the program.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
What is
Why did he
life?
feel this now?
Nobody
When for
can
years,
hurt me.
It had never occurred
Nobody
to
can
him.
hurt me.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
What is life?
Stanley walked
What is
straight
the
ahead
meaning
through
of
the large
YouTube?
door that read
What is the
Mind
meaning of this
Control
game?
Facility.
What is my true destiny in this game? Escape. Nah, I have to do the freedom ending for you guys. Should I press this?
The lights rose on an enormous room
Ow,
packed with
shit.
television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, I do. Can I jump down there, please? No, I can't jump at all because this guy has no stanky legs.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number
What?
of an employee in the building.
What is this?
Stanley's co-workers. The
This is
lives of
perversion
so
at its
many
max.
individuals reduced to
if
images
I
on
were
a
to
screen. And
fap
Stanley, one of them,
my room,
eternally
then they would just
monitored
be
in this
watching me
place
and
where
fapping over here.
freedom meant nothing.
I'm fucked up.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
He's been fired.
Was this
That
the only
person
reason
sucks,
he
he's
was
been
happy
fired.
with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe
I
it. He
refuse.
couldn't accept
I
it. His own
refuse.
life in someone else's control?
Someone
Never.
says a pirate.
It
Sweet.
was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
So much emotion in his voice.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
No more loading screens. A loading screen. Wait, this is not a loading screen.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had
Yo,
defeated
this is
the
like a scene
machine.
in Halo.
unshackled himself from
Halo
someone
3's
else's
mission,
command.
you're like,
Freedom was
the
mere
doors opening up,
moments
then a
away.
ship just comes out of nowhere.
And yet, even as the immense
Oh,
door
that's Halo.
slowly opened,
Yeah, that's
Stanley
probably Halo, that's
reflected
coming
on
out
how
more.
many puzzles
I don't
still
know.
lay
I'm confused.
unsolved.
Don't talk to me.
Where had his
You can't talk to me
co-workers
anymore. What I
gone?
say?
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building
Birds.
hold? But as sunlight
Free
streamed
air,
into the chamber, he
That air,
realized none
though.
of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that
I
he
can't
had
jump
been seeking.
yet. This guy has no
But happiness.
bones in his
Perhaps
legs.
his goal
Nothing at
had
all.
not been to
Doesn't
understand,
have a spring.
but to let go.
Trees.
No
house,
longer would
everything,
anyone
birds,
tell him where to
blue
go,
sky. Ah, my
what to
eyes.
do,
God damn it.
or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
This is the best feeling in the world. Freedom.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I'm not
This
controlling
was
anything,
exactly
guys.
the way, right
So
now,
if you don't
now,
like what I'm
the
doing,
things were meant
appreciate
to
what the
happen.
narrator is doing.
And Stanley was happy.
Well, I guess that's the end of the first ending, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, subscribe, and have a good day.